Hello, Pokemon lovers, and welcome to a brand new episode of Real Super Pokemon! Hi! Welcome back to this series that I've been doing for a very long time. Still like it. No, I'm kidding, I actually do still like it. Today, we are rating some Pokemon! I don't know. I've been on this binge of recording and my brain's just not working anymore. Where were we? Today we have some cuties that I like, and hopefully you do too, maybe? The first one of today is number 572, Minccino. In Japanese, it's called Chill Army. And I think that is what I should call my viewers from now on. The Chill Army. Minccino is a quite adorable little chinchilla Pokemon. I really enjoyed it the first time I encountered it. I hadn't seen it before, I remember. So I just ran into it in the grass and I was like, oh, this small boy. I want 7. It's very cute. Now, Minccino is a very clean Pokemon. It uses its tail to, you know, clean itself and others. And it also uses it to greet other Minccino and probably Cinccino. Which is its evolution if you didn't know that. It's pretty obsessive when it comes to cleaning. It's always cleaning. It doesn't like a gross den, even though a den is usually filled with sand, I suppose, so I don't know how it's going to clean that, but you know. Speaking of sand, chinchillas love taking sand baths. Did you know that? It's adorable. Pokemon Ultra Moon says, when its tail has gotten dirty from self-cleaning or from cleaning its nest, Minccino spends the whole day washing its tail in clean spring water. I honestly think you might have a problem, Minccino. That's not healthy. So Minccino is based on chinchillas, like I already said. It may also be based on, you know, feather dusters, because their tail kind of does look like a feather duster, and is also used as a feather duster. So, you know, that could be it. Minccino's name comes from Minnie and also maybe mink, which is an animal that's, you know, people use its fur off. It's kind of sad. Chinchillas have also been used for coats and shit, and that is also sad. Don't wear that or buy it ever, please, thank you. And it comes from chinchilla. I give Minccino a 4 out of 5. If you expose your Minccino to a shiny stone, it evolves into Cinccino. And Cinccino is the scarf Pokemon. It looks like it's wearing a scarf too. Quite odd. Doesn't change that much, just grows a scarf. But I think it's very cute and sophisticated looking. Ooh, sorry for the sounds. I hit the desk with my phone. The scarf fur is coated with a type of oil that repels enemy attacks, but is also used for skincare. So while this Pokemon is being repelled, it also gets shiny, smooth skin. Its fur is really, really soft, and it is able to repel dust, and it's anti-static, and wow, if that was a cleaning device, it would be perfect, but it's attached to a Pokemon, so don't do that. Pokemon Ultra Sun says, the white parts of its coat are covered in an oil secreted from its body, so this Pokemon can slide right away from enemies' attacks. It can slide away. I fucking love that image. That Pokemon just going, ooh, goodbye. What the fuck? So Cinccino is also based on a chinchilla, but it's also based on hairstyles in the 1600s, the high white hairstyles, very crazy. It does kind of look like a sophisticated little rodent. It wears its own tail and stuff as a scarf or a boa, and that may also refer to what I've mentioned earlier, the fact that chinchillas are hunted for their fur. Again, don't do that. Love them. The French name for Cinccino is Pashmina. That comes from pashmina, which is a type of goat wool fabric, but it's also a hamster in Hamtaro, and that is just great. I am just thinking about Hamtaro ever since I did research on this man, Pashmina. And it also comes from chinchilla, but you know, Pashmina though, 4 out of 5. The next group of Pokemon I'm not a huge fan of, and doing research on them, still not a huge fan of them. I think they're kind of, I don't know, strange and still not interesting. So we're continuing with number 574, Gothita. Now, Gothita is a tiny humanoid goth. It's known as the fixation Pokemon. Don't know what any of that means. I think it looks kind of odd. I don't know what it is. So it has a tiny purple body, and it has these ribbons on the side of its head, and it uses those ribbons to amplify its psychic power. Gothita can focus very much on its surroundings and stuff around it, and when it does that, it's not aware of any of the attacks it's being hit by, which is not very convenient. Pokemon White says they intently observe both trainers and Pokemon. Apparently, they are looking at something that only Gothita can see. It's kind of scary. It's kind of like a dog that sees a ghost and you're like, what are you looking at, boy? But you'll never know. So Gothita is based on a child wearing Lolita clothing, and that's all. That is all I can find. It is a very weird Pokemon. I don't really like it, and I give it a 3 out of 5. At level 32, Gothita evolves into Gothorita, which is the Manipulate Pokemon, and it's also based on a Lolita. What's with these? I don't understand these. I'm sorry. I love most Pokemon, but this line, it's beyond me. I just don't get them. Gothorita uses Starlight to amplify its power, and it can use psychic power to arrange rocks to match the stars. I don't know what that means. Why would you align the rocks with the stars? There's nothing to gain from that. It's just pointless. It's a pointless waste of time. But it can also use these psychokinetic powers to control people and Pokemon. Now, Gothorita apparently does lead people astray and hides them from some other people. Pokemon Black and White 2 say, according to many old tales, it creates friends for itself by controlling sleeping children on starry nights. Now that is kind of terrifying, but also kind of sad. Doesn't have friends, needs children for that. Blech. So Gothorita is also based on a young girl wearing gothic Lolita clothing, and also its shape vaguely resembles the Libra astrological sign, and that has something to do with, you know, the stars and shit. 3 out of 5. At level 41, Gothita evolves into Gothitelle. So that is the big goth, the big goth lady. It's also known as the Astral Body Pokemon. Now, I do think that name sounds really cool, I have to admit. Now, Gothitelle has immense psychic powers that can distort the world around it, and it can show visions of stars and past events too. And it can also predict the future from the placement of the stars, because that is a real thing. Now, a sad thing about it is that it can see the lifespan of its trainer, and then when it finds out about the lifespan, it weeps because it knows its trainer won't live eternally and might die sometime. That is kind of sad. So Gothitelle, again, based on a person wearing gothic Lolita clothing, and it may also be based on, well, the Astral Body, which it's called the Astral Body Pokemon. And the fact that it's able to, like, read the future and the stars means it might also be based on a psychic medium or a fortune teller. This entire line is, I just don't understand it, so I give it a 3 out of 5. I'm so sorry. Does anyone like these Pokemon? Please let me know. Thank you so much for watching, guys. This was a bit of a weird episode. These Pokemon were weird. What's with this Gothic line? I don't understand it. Next week, we have the Solosis line, which is kind of the counterpart of the Gothita line. And I actually really like the Solosis line. So let me know, are you a Gothita or a Solosis person? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to read the stars. They will tell you that you should watch my video next week, and also tell your sister to watch it. Thank you, and goodbye.